everyone, welcome to my channel, The Life of Nina. Today I'm going to be doing a little watercolor picture. This is a 5x7. So if you haven't joined, I would love to have you in my YouTube family. And for everyone else that watches, you know, this is my life. Sometimes I don't do a whole lot. Sometimes I get a few minutes and can, you know, just try to figure out something. Painting, even though I've only been doing it for like a week or so, it has really been a blessing to me. I just feel relaxed and like I'm accomplishing something. The one in the background, where's it at? Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, right there. That I did yesterday for my oldest sister, Patty. She lives in Pennsylvania, so I'll get that to her, you know, whenever they come to Ohio quite a bit because all their grandkids and stuff live here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think today I've got an idea. You can't see it, but on top of the curio cabinet, there's a little basket with a daisy and some vines. So I'm thinking about trying that. So we'll see how it goes. All right, thank you. Maybe I'll chit-chat along the way a little bit, okay? You know, I did the first few days, I used oil paint, but it's not the turpentine, it's the type of, I can't remember the name of it, but it is, maybe I'll do part of the cabinet, or just kind of fake a cabinet. No, I'll probably just stick with the basket. Anyway, when you use oil, the stuff that you use, like I said, like a turpentine, it is, trying to get just a general idea here of a basket. But I get the type that is, it doesn't have an odor to it. Because my husband's on medication because he had that liver transplant. So I don't want anything that's going to bother him, make him sick. So I get the one that is, you know, odorless. This will be covered up with flowers. So, anyway, let me see if I can make this look like a... It got really expensive for a small bottle. Well, you guys probably seen it in my other videos, but about that, maybe about that big, was, I think, like $14. And I'm new, so I'm not sure if I was, you know, maybe using too much, or if I was using the right amount, you know, I don't know, but yeah, it got to be a little bit of an expense, and, you know, we're on a very fixed income. I still have not heard anything from the lawyer about my hearing, so that is really the pits. So we got these, why am I not being able to think of what this is called? Canvas. Whew. You know how that fibro brain is. But we got these. There was 10 of these, this 5x7, for $10, $9.99 at Hobby Lobby. And then this paint, I don't know if you, yeah, you can see it. This was $9.99, I believe it was, and then, no, yeah, and we got half off, so it's $5, so that's a good deal. The only thing is, as you can see by looking at it, I've used a lot of the sky blue and almost every bit of the white, because you have to mix that white with a lot of stuff. So, I guess I'm going to have to run out, and I don't know how much they cost individually. I wouldn't think they would be very much, being water paint, you know, something like, even something like the kids would have gotten when they were young would be okay, but. So, how's everyone's day or week or whatever been? I have been missing my mom. She's sick. She's got, I don't know if it's the flu or what it is, but she, even before she left, she had been coughing and coughing her head off. And poor thing is still doing that. She's not been able to rest or anything. Let me put my glasses on so I can see that basket up there a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so she kind of has me worried. She's not been doing a lot. You know, she had fallen and hurt her leg really bad, and so she's not been, you know, physically doing a lot of work or anything. And she still is just feeling horrible. And I kind of wish she was here so I could, you know, take care of her. But I'm trying to get this so it will be like a watered down look. And then I'll have to see how it looks when this layer starts drying a little bit. The only bad thing is I don't have any of that white hardly left. And that's what I was going to try to use to thin out the colors here for my flowers. And really when I'm painting, I just kind of let things come to my mind. How things, how I believe that they'll look better. And I had done a painting like the one I made for my sister the day before that one. And I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the one I showed you guys with the red-winged blackbird. And my sister loved it and she wanted one. But she is, she loves the colors like orange. I made her tulips orange. And then she also loves blue, and her husband loves the color blue. And I thought, I love bluebirds. So I decided to paint a little bluebird on it, and she loved it. I sent her a picture of it, and she loves it. So she doesn't have a lot of wall space. She lives in a parsonage, and her wall space is really limited. So I told her maybe she can just hang it up in her bedroom or her bathroom or something. I don't know where she's going to put it, but it's like here at the house. I love everything that I've already gotten hung up. I was looking around last night because my husband loves the picture of the flowers with the blackbird in it. So I thought, well, then I should probably hang that up for him because he really, really likes it. Well, I looked around. There's like nothing that I've already bought that I don't really want to, you know, take down to put my stuff up. So if everything goes okay, we are still yet planning on building on a bathroom and a big living space for Steve and I on the back of this house so that we don't have to be in the basement anymore. And if things go right and, you know, God's will, all that stuff, then that's what we're going to do. And maybe then I can hang up a few of my pieces. Steve is going to try to make me some frames out of either really old barn wood, or I've even seen frames done really cheap. You know, they're rickrack that a lot of people use. They put it surrounding their porches or decks and stuff. I've seen some really cute frames on Pinterest that somebody made. And I thought, well, geez, that didn't look too hard. He's got a little nail gun that's just a small one, but it also does staples. So I thought, you know, that might be good. Now, as this basket dries, the color will get lighter and it will look different. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. And to get started, let's see, probably, oh no, the flower is almost all white up there. So I'm going to have to change it up. I'm going to make it yellow because I've got a ton of the yellow. Doesn't matter. This is my painting, right? I can make it any color I want. So let's go with yellow. And I've used a lot of the yellow too. I've looked at watercolor paintings. And I like a lot of them that are just the subtle, how would you call it? I don't even know. I'm just kind of learning on my own. But where the colors are so lightly touched onto the canvas that they kind of bleed out into the canvas. I like those. But I've not done anything like that yet because I also like vibrant and bright colors. So that's why I kind of really like the oil painting. But, you know, it takes months for an oil painting to dry. And we have no room in this house. The basement is, of course, a basement. It's cold. I've got a big table down there where I used to do my videos a lot, you know, where I put Grandma's quilt. But the bad thing is it's cold down there, and to heat it is so expensive. You know, it doesn't get below, I think the coldest it's been that I've checked, it was 50. And it's outside, it's really cold right now. Matter of fact, Wednesday we're supposed to get, I don't know how low, I have to ask my husband, but super low temps. And they already have warnings that your skin can freeze in instant. So our church has already been canceled for Wednesday because of the cold temperatures we're getting. So what I did is I put the paintings downstairs and on that big table, but they need heat and they need air rotating around them. Now up here in the living room where I'm at, I've got the ceiling fan. I keep it going on low because it gets hot in this living room. We have an old-fashioned, what is it called? It's a gravity gas furnace, and it's like in the middle of between the kitchen and the living room area, and it heats so well. But I keep this fan going over here just to make, you know, where it's not too warm. Sitting and stuff, you know, doing any kind of art. I don't care if the brown's coming through, because I'm going to add some brown in this anyway. So, you know, I thought about crafting. I watched a couple of craft channels, and I'm not talking about, you know, everybody has what they like to do, you know. But I don't have the money to invest in going out and buying all that craft stuff that really I wouldn't use and I don't have room for. And I'm not into, I think I said before, I'm not into that real dark Americana look. And I'm not into junk sitting around. I don't mean to be mean, but to me that's, I hope I don't hurt no one's feelings, but we all have things that we like to do, and we all have, we know what we like, we know what we have room for, and I would not have room for that stuff. You know, a lot of the people I watch have, they have a room, you know, just for crafting, and I don't have room for stuff like that. They want their supplies, you know, of course, handy. Of course you would. And I would love to someday have a crafting room, but, you know, it's probably not going to happen. I've got, matter of fact, I think I said in my one video, I've got this table actually in the living room. Remember the rocking chair that my dad left to me? That's what I'm sitting in. So I thought, you know, it's kind of nice, but we don't get company hardly ever. So I try to keep it neat because I'm going to leave it out until Mom comes home. And, you know, if she doesn't mind, because this is her house, you know. So she might not want it sitting in here. She gets more company, of course, than we do, but she doesn't get a lot. So I'm not sure how she'll feel about it. I told her, of course, and I sent her some pictures, and she couldn't believe it, that I did them. She said, you never did draw. You never did paint. I said, I know. I said, I started getting a desire. There's not a lot that I can do physically. And if I can sit here, I've got a really thick, one of those really nice thick foam things for my chair, and I'm sitting on it, and it can make, like, if I can't sit for, you know, 10-15 minutes, this will actually double my amount of time that I can sit in, you know, without dying when I'm getting up. So how's it looking? Can you see it? I know the light's not good. I really wish it was better. I have a lamp behind the camera. I thought that might help, but I think it's this light on the ceiling light is what's causing not to be able to really see good. Alrighty, we're gonna try and do the inside, and then what I'll do is after things start drying, like this down here's dried, I'll go back and I will see if I can add some darkness to it in spots or... Alrighty, let's see if we can do this. I have no idea. I bought some cheap brushes. Brushes are expensive. And I don't know, last night when I was doing that picture for my sister, where'd it go? It's over here. I broke this one right in half. It's a wood brush. And it's just a tiny one. I broke that thing and it just popped. And I'm like, my goodness. But I can still use the brush. So I don't really want to, you know, get rid of it. This is darker in the center. So I'm just going to add some little... Alrighty. I'm going to use the same dark and go back in here. It sometimes is prettier even. I guess I could do this. After it sits a little bit, and all the colors do kind of mute together. I'm going to make it look a little bit thicker at the bottom here. Alrighty, let's see. Hope this isn't boring you guys, but if it is, I'm sure a lot of you have already turned off by now, and that's fine. You know, we all have things to do, but I kind of like sometimes watching people's progress on little things that they're doing. I have people also that watch my channel that live in my state, like Joy. Hi, Joy, and her doggy George. Joy likes to watch, and she lives in the state that I live in, and it's really cold here. There's not a whole lot you can do at this time of year. So I'll let you see that a little bit. I can go back in and lighten up the dark. I'll do that in a minute. But anyway, there's not a lot you can do. So if you're, my mom, when she's here, she loves watching videos. I have a whole list of videos that I watch all the time. And Mom loved them. She got to where she was, you know, knowing the people. And I told her that's what happens. You know, you start watching a channel for a while and people that are real and sincere, and you learn about their lives a little bit, and it's like you become friends with them. And, you know, the creators like myself, I've been watching YouTube channels since 2011, and I just now in, what was it, July of 2018, decided that, you know, I might enjoy doing that. I've always been an introvert, and I've always been really shy, and this is a way for me that I have friends that I talk to almost every day online, and I have emailed. So I have I've had like 3 people writing me, and it's so good to be able to, you know, have friends that we can talk to, or if something's not going right, I can ask them questions, the ones that have channels. So I've enjoyed it. So far, it's been a big, big blessing. I have not even, now I do like the numbers when they go up. I'm not going to lie and say that I don't. I really do. It makes me thrilled. I think I'm up to 292 if some of them don't unsubscribe. But it's so cool because, you know, people do giveaways like every single video, and I can't afford to do that, guys. I would love to. I would love to be able to give all of you something, but I can't afford it. I don't get any income other than what my husband brings in on his disability. But if I can get on and be friends with you guys, and someday, if the Lord allows me to win my disability, I think every month I would like to try to do a giveaway. Just even if it's a painting that I've done, if people would want it. I don't have no idea if anybody would want it or not. But I thought, yeah, that's something that I could do if I had the funds to do it. So we'll see. You know, I'm anxious to get to 300. I'm super anxious to get to 1,000 and have enough watch hours. I think you have to have like 4,000 watch hours. That's a lot of hours, you guys. Most of my videos, I have a thing that comes up and tells me, you know, about the time that people watch them. Most of my videos are only getting like 3 minutes of watch time. So I understand, though, if people don't want to watch the entire video, that's absolutely fine. But geez, it would help, you know, if you don't want to watch it, just let it keep running in the background. You know, lay your phone down or your tablet or whatever you watch them on, and just let it run until my video's done, or go to one of the playlists and just let it run. That would help me out immensely. Okay, let me get started back on here again. But anyway, I enjoy getting to know you guys, even the ones that don't have channels. I consider her a friend, Catherine, that she lives down in Florida, and we will comment back and forth. But, you know, you get a sisterhood, which is cool. In my Bible studies, I said in the past, it's so cool to be able to help straighten each other's crowns. You know, it's sort of like the iron sharpens iron. You know, we can support each other. I love it. I think it's an awesome idea. Alrighty. So, let me get started on these leaves. How much time I'm on 21 minutes. I'm going to stop it and let you guys see at the end because I don't want to wait too long. Be right back. I've got the little basket done, and I want to thank you all for being here with me tonight, and appreciate each and every single one of you. Have a great night and sweet dreams.